Hey, wizards! Guess what? It is Kieran Trollcaller. I'm back for another episode of the Myth Walkthrough with my Myth Wizard, and I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much for all the views yesterday on the new video. I appreciate that. I know it's a couple days between videos, but we're happy to get back on it. So we need to talk to Greta because remember we got all these gobblers out of the sweat house upstairs? Let's talk and see what's going on. Hey, Greta?
We have pictures of the whole process, evidence to show the rest of caramels as a happiness initiative is a lie. We should return to the Weird Sisters, but first let us attend to our gobbler friends. Are you calming down?
Sorry about before, it's just we hadn't eaten in a while. Low blood sugar makes gobblers angry.
So I hear. Well, believe it or not, I actually know a place you can go to get help. An acquaintance has a house in the forest. It is hard to find, though. I am told you have to follow your nose.
Hey, is that gobbleberry pie? I love gobbleberry pie. Let's go, everyone!
Yeah, I know. I do not smell anything either. Let us just get back to the treehouse.
Okay, so now it's back to the forest and the treehouse. So, how are we doing, guys? We're doing great. I have completed all the side quests up to this point. There was a few of them that popped up after we had made our last set of main quest done. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun. In fact, let's take a quick moment because one thing happened. If we take a look at our spells, we have actually gone enough, check this out, pretty cool, to upgrade the Tazelworm Terror. So which way should we go? I'm not going to upgrade this episode. I'd love to hear from comments. Should I go ahead and go for bigger damage? Which means it would be more pips. Okay, so I can then move the damage up to like 565 to 705. Be more like an Orthrus as far as damage-wise with the Confuse. Or should I go with less damage and less pips? You know, so it'd be more like the Snake Charmer, but without the Confuse. But the Snake Charmer does more damage, so yeah, I know. Well, you let me know in the comments. Which way should I go with our Tazelworm Terror? Which way should we upgrade? I will take a vote from comments, so let me know all about it. By the way, guys, if you've been enjoying the episode and having fun, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I want to thank the 3 new subscribers we got between last episode and this. Thank you so much, guys, for hitting that button. It really helps us out a lot, and I just cannot say thanks enough to all my subscribers. Also, if you hit that like button and throw in some comments there, guys, that helps us a ton with the YouTube algorithm.
Are you feeling better? How is Nibelheim faring?
Fine now. Anana did show up to force that treacle plant to reopen, but Orson held firm. I wonder why she cares so much about that toxic gunk.
Toxic. Of course. Nan is not interested in designer treats. She wanted treacle as a weapon, the ultimate stink bomb for her army of Clambrays.
Her what?
I will catch you up while the wizard talks to the Weird Sisters.
Okay, let's go talk to the Weird Sisters. Very, very good, very good. Okay, Andorra.
What you just said makes perfect sense. The antijoys in Gobbler's sweat work like Sour Patch Goat Dandruff, turning bland candy corn gummies sour.
Even the trigger word fits. Nobody says sad in caramel. At least not until the Happiness Initiative overworked them. Then they complained. The gummies were activated. Rampage, and so Nana could make a secret army to destroy other candy companies.
A tale as old as time, but what to do now? How to stop this? That is beyond science. Strategy is more Samantha's area. Go talk to her.
Okay, well, let's go talk to Samantha, because apparently strategy is her area. Okay, let's talk, Samantha.
Strategy is not my area, it's Piper's area. And she says we obviously need to expose Nana and end the Happiness Initiative.
Okay, so we got exposure.
Who is Prudence? My familiar is Piper. But first, she says we need to counteract the Gobbler anti-joys, sweeten Nana's army, and make it harmless.
Rosina's a gobbler expert. I sent some gobblers her way earlier, but you know she cannot stand the forest. And her house moves. How do we find it?
Let's find out.
Yes, Piper, I know they can follow the breadcrumb trail, but it is invisible. Oh, they would need superior senses or a pet to find it.
Wizard, you can help with that, yeah? Let your pet lead the way to Rosina's house, and my sister and I will follow.
Okay, well... okay, let's go into pet mode. Rosina's house in the Black Licorice Forest. Oops, I jumped into pet mode just a little bit too early. Here we go. There's a pet path. Let's follow the pet path. Sir Puddles is quite the flyer, isn't he? Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Very good. Okay, I bet you we're going to find this place. Can't be that far away. You know, I would love to see them continue to add more pet questing stuff, as well as more photomancy, especially back in some of the earlier worlds. I think it'd be great. Oh, look that. Oh, okay. This is cool stuff here, guys.
Hey guys, want some green ground stuff?
What is all this?
I do not know. They look like plants, but there is no sugar dust, no whiff of the peppermint. They are just green or red.
They are called vegetables, my friend. And their presence on Caramel can only mean one thing. We are all in serious danger.
Maulwurf, how did you find this place?
Easy, Fräulein. I spied it.
Okay, let's talk to Malverf.
Wizard, we must stop bumping into each other this way. But this time, I was not following you. I was following Judge Veg. He is the last of our suspects for the attack on the Old One. And a fitting candidate too, as he has the power to... use roots to pull people beneath the earth. He most likely dragged your friends inside the house. He waits for you there. This time, it is a trap.
Okay, guys. This is a tough boss. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and set it up, and we'll be here in we'll be heading in just a moment. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and called in some help here, so let's go ahead and get right into it with our other wizard, right? There we go. And I'm excited, guys. We're going to do some stuff here. So, okay. So the fight shouldn't be that hard.
Wizard. You stand accused of fraternizing with candy pushers, of producing and distributing foodstuffs with limited nutritional value. Also, you probably attacked the Old One. How do you plead? Plea rejected. Proceed to each of the trial rooms for your sentencing and execution.
Well, there you have it. That is Judge Veg. Obviously modeled after one of the great British comic book characters, Judge Dredd. So, let's go ahead. We got 3 trials to get through, right? So, we've got Kieran Sandhammer, my other Max Wizard.
The witness will answer the question.
I do not know what is happening.
Did the wizard engage in willful acts of snackification? Yes or no? It's a simple question.
I am unsure. Ask them yourself.
Ah, there's the defendant now. Anything to say before I pass sentence? I thought not.
Okay, let's get after it, guys. Straight into it. Okay, so. Oh. Boy, I need to go ahead and go through the deck of my supporting character because he's set up for primarily support right now, which is fine, you know, depending on what we're going to be doing here. So, but yeah, I'm going to need to go ahead and check his deck out and make some adjustments before we get to the final Judge Veg fight. Okay, well, this is one of the more frustrating solo fights, I think. I mean, the first couple fights, like this is a dungeon that we're working through because we're going to end up dealing with Judge Veg here in a couple fights. It's not super terrible. It's just annoying. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put this fight. It's really just annoying. I think that's the best way to put it. You know, it's not like it's terribly crazy hard, but there are some parts of it that are extremely annoying. And I can't remember how I got through it, because I've gone through it twice, because I've only gone through it once. Yeah, I have not had my Storm Wizard get this far yet. I totally forgot about that. Wonder how the Cabal guy turned around the wrong way. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, but very good. Yeah, so I mean, these two initial fights aren't too tough. But
Get me out of here!
there are some mechanics to this fight that make it kind of frustrating. And, yeah, I'll explain why.
Do you deal with this sort of lunacy often, Wizard? Because I do not. But we have to find Greta. We were separated when the vine things pulled us into the ground. Which lunacy, right?
Which lunacy? Yep. So there we go. We got Hans out. Let me go ahead and real quickly pull up the deck I have here, and let me get rid of a few things that I don't think we'll need, because the deck that I have this guy fighting with right now was really set up to it was really set up for a different fight. Yeah, it was set up to fight the end Lemuria fight with a couple of partners. So there you go. Okay, well, let's go ahead and head over here, because we've got another fight to do before we get to Judge Veg. Sorry, I got to bring along. It's controlling two different accounts sometimes. It takes a minute to keep everybody lined up and everything. So let's go ahead and go in right now.
You are accused of promoting sweets, which in turn promote poor health, obesity, and leaving chocolate stains on new white couches. How do you plead?
You will be the one pleading when I get out of here.
If you provide evidence on your accomplice, we will be willing to show leniency.
Good for you, because my accomplice won't. Will you, Wizard?
No leniency to you, not at all. Okay, so let's go after it, guys. There we go, getting the timing right. Yeah, so the big boss guy, he can be kind of a frustrating fight, and I'll explain why. You know, because one of the things he does is he does a random polymorph on you, and you'll see it happen because one of these two guys is going to get randomly polymorphed at the beginning. Now, I'll be honest with you, Veg is not terribly hard of a fight if there's a couple of you, but if there's just one of you, it can be pretty frustrating trying to exact the end of him. So there we go. I think we've got this done. Yep. Yeah, I think we'll just pass. Very good. Yeah, so if you go in there with more than one wizard, it's really not that tough of a fight. But if you're going in there with one, it can be a tough solo. So as opposed to me trying to solo it 3 or 4 times, which last time I did, I was really frustrated.
Wizard, we must get her out of that cage.
We're going to go in. And, you know, when I went ahead and looked at a few of the...
I need to punch someone. Too bad they all ran away.
Perhaps we should do the same, yeah? Let the wizard find Rosina.
Yes, fine. Come along, Hans. We will wait outside. Wizard, find that Cabal maniac and end this.
Okay. Gosh, you just, like, hits the orders and sends us out. It's a lot easier with 2, I'll be honest with you. With 1, it's kind of hard, and most of the people that I've seen do the fight, what they ended up doing is they ended up hiring henchmen, and I don't want to spend crowns on henchmen. There's a lot of things I'd spend crowns on. Henchman is not the one that I would choose. Okay, I'm going to come in here.
I hate this world. It's sickering, false, everything wrong with society. The spiral needs to become like uncooked vegetables. Hard, healthy, bland. That's what the first world was. No towering apex of divine civilization. It was just life without the culture and flavor created by the spiral worlds. The first world was cauliflower. Flat, tasteless pebulum. In a word, it was wholesome. And this place is a disease. A disease you're no doubt trying to save, which is why you're guilty, wizard. And the sentence for being guilty? Death.
Yep, he does embody the Judge Dredd persona. Okay, now one of the things we want to be careful is we want to make sure both our guys go in there because there is a late cheat that's kind of brutal that we don't want to be in. So we're going to go ahead and creep our guys up so we can make sure they both get in on the fight about the same time. Yep. Okay, so I say... Very good. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you're about to see why I don't like this fight. But hey, what are we going to do? I think I'm just going to go... Oh, you know what I should have done? Okay, feints are off the table right now. So feints are not useful. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And let's go ahead and do this. I don't really care who does the killing blow. I just want to get the killing blow done. Because here we go. Well, his cheat's going to come up here in just a second. It's an annoying cheat.
If you ate more carrots, you'd see this coming.
Okay, so one of us is going to try to get transformed into a carrot. Yep, there's the one. Okay. And so there we are. Oh, an asparagus. Turned us into an asparagus. That is absolutely fabulously terrible. Okay, so... I'm going to go ahead and throw some traps on him. Ooh. Well, this could be interesting. Do some storm damage. Okay. Now, this will actually keep you polymorph for 15 rounds, which is kind of one of the frustrating parts about this particular fight. So you got to learn to... supposedly, I don't know if there's a trigger out of it. I read some stuff, but I don't know what's true. If you are more familiar with this fight, let me know. I'd love to hear more about it, because it is a frustrating fight, I'll tell you what. Ha ha ha. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem at all. But check it out. You do get some pretty cool spells there, don't you? Okay, so let's see here. You can't do a feint. I know that for sure. You can't do a feint. So let's go ahead and add another trap. And you know what? I'm going to set my other guy up to do a big hit too. Yep. So unfortunately, we can't cast a feint without a protection on it. And I forgot to put the protections in my deck, so no feints. That's okay. We can take them without a feint. But we got to start doing some damage here pretty quick. Yeah. And we got to get rid of that deadbeat. The deadbeat. Okay. Luckily enough, our bounce guy, he can take a few hits. Ouch. But we gotta take these guys down. So let's see here. Should I use a pip to cast? I'm not even sure if I'm going to get a shadow pip. I'm probably not going to get a shadow pip. So yeah, we'll and, oh yeah, we're doing this. Dang it. I was so slow to pick. I made a mistake. Okay. Well, we're going to get rid of the deadbeat here. Oh. Wonderful. Okay. Can't believe I did that to myself. Okay. Ooh, this is perfect. This has actually worked out a little bit better. Can't believe I got all these empowerments in the way. We're going to go ahead and do that. And at the same time... we'll pass. Let's see what happens. And I'm sure there's somebody in the comments say, oh, this is easy fight. You just do this, this, and this. Well, I'll tell you what. I've had my frustration with this fight, so I'm all good with just going ahead and working together with another wizard in it. Yep. I am just going to be like that. Okay. Should get rid of one of them. Hey, that was better than I thought it was.
No, the cavities aren't mine. I didn't see eye to eye with the old one on everything.
Okay.
But he was a vegan, you know, so I gave him a pass. As for the cavities themselves, I told you, this world is diseased. Even you can't save it.
I do hate to be a bother, but would you be so kind as to let me out, kiddo? Thanks.
Rosina. Okay, so let's let Rosina out.
Ah, wonderful. Hello, I'm Rosina, part of the group known as Witch. I gather you're the wizard that's been making waves all over the spiral. Alfoy? No, I don't know what that is. I'm a gobbler, though I suffer from a variety of allergies to sugar, gluten, peanuts, dairy, soy, shellfish, and wood. I suspect this is related to my rather distinctive features. At any rate, what say we prove that unpleasant fellow wrong and save Caramel, eh? Let's just try not to spend too much time outside in the forest. Allergies and all that. Very uncomfortable.
I like Rosina. She is the witch that the Gobblers kind of allude to about why they ended up in Wizard City. Ooh, yeah, I'm not throwing in crowns for that. Okay, so let's go ahead out and talk to Rosina up in the forest. By the way, guys, I didn't know if I said this, but we started on quest number 58, okay? And we just completed quest number 60, so we are definitely moving along.
Wizard,
Things
your
are
friend's
going great.
off again. Honestly, we just blinked and he was gone.
What in the name of Nana happened here? I can't have this stuff around me. I'm allergic to citrus and chlorophyll. Achoo! Oh, and look, you found some gobblers. How about that? What were they doing here?
Okay, let's talk to her.
Nana was sweating them for antijoys to make sour gummies. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever said.
Do you know how to counteract the antijoys so we can purify the tainted goomies? Will fairy dust do it?
Not by itself, kiddo. That would just pile sweetness on top of the sour. We need something to break down the antijoys themselves. Fortunately, I think these gobbler fellas can help us with... hang on. Achoo! That.
Wait, I know you. You're the witch what banished our king. Run, everybody, run from the witch!
Oh, this again. They must be trying to hustle back to Goblertown. I left a boat by the Soda Lake. We gotta get there before they do.
Okay, to the Soda Lake then. We
The
want...
gobblers are gone and there is no boat. I guess they stole it to get back home. So now what do we do?
We must go to Goblertown, find out how Nana is getting its people to her factories, and disrupt her supply line of antijoys. Hans, Greta, return to the treehouse and tell everyone where we're going. Wizard, I hope you can breathe underwater.
I've done that before.
Looks like this is where we part ways, Wizard. Good luck.
Well, let's go ahead and do this. Jump into the lake. Whoosh.
So you can breathe underwater. How are you doing that? Something Celestia, huh? Makes as much sense as the rest of this. Now, watch out for those jellyfish!
Oh, you said watch out for him, and now I have to fight him. Is there any wisps anywhere? Because my health is not so... Oh, what the heck? Charge to the jellyfish. Let's take out 4 jellyfish. Very good, guys. So we started on quest level 58. It looks like we're making some good progress. We might even get to, like, quest level 64. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see exactly how that goes. Okay? So let's go ahead and keep this going. Wow, pretty exciting here. We are definitely making some great progress. I did have limited time to record tonight. That's another reason why I didn't try to solo Judge Veg by myself. But yeah, I find that fight pretty tough, especially when they start polymorphing. Yeah, it's a grind. It's a tough grind. Wasn't expecting to clobber him that easily though. But hey, what you gonna do, right? It was a good fight. Let's get rid of these guys and finish this one. Woo. Jellyfish. Oh, and we're in the Soda Lake, if you didn't notice. Yeah, the Soda Lake. So we're heading down to Goblertown, where the Gobblers in Wizard City came from. So that's pretty cool. And remember, they said they were trying to escape a witch. Well, looks like we met that witch, isn't it? Doesn't it? Okay, we still need to get one more jellyfish, so let's go ahead and finish this up. Awesome. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay. By the way, guys, hey, don't forget, I stream on Tuesday nights. I should be back live this week. And I'm pretty excited to announce that I just accepted a high school science teaching position. Now, I'm not going to find out for a couple weeks exactly which classes I'll be teaching. I'm hoping to teach some chemistry or some physics, but I might also be teaching some astronomy, or maybe even some AP, anatomy and physics too. So I'm not sure exactly yet, but I'll let you guys know as we go on. So I'm pretty excited. Moving up from junior high to a really great high school in the area. I'm super excited about the new job. I cannot wait. So that's something new that just got confirmed 100%. So I'm pretty excited about it. So let me know what you think. You know, should I stay at junior high? I don't think so. I'm pretty excited to go to high school. I've been thinking about this for quite a long time. So that's just a personal note. Back to the Wiz here. Ah, yes. There we go. Just lost 2 of them there. Okay, let's rendezvous with Rosina up in Goblertown. So let's keep swimming. Ooh, the specialist cryo thing? That's not going to do us any good. Okay, boy, this place looks like a dump. Look at all this trash all over the place.
Ah, that's better. No forests, no allergens. Welcome to Goblertown, Wizard. Is it everything you were expecting? As for the Gobblers, we are an indolent people. We while away our days eating, expelling gases, and passing out from the exertion. Small details like maintenance and not eating the street tend to escape us. I'd hope to change that, to encourage them to do things, anything.
It's the witch, the one who scared King Gobblestone away. Get her!
But then there was that. I'm afraid I require your services as bodyguard, kiddo. Hopefully you can convince them not to resort to cannibalism.
Well, you stick with me, Rosina. I can totally get you covered. But let me go ahead and health up first. I bet you there'll be another wisp around the corner here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Goblertown's kind of mess. These guys are pretty messy, aren't they? So we got to feed some gobblers. Gobbler Gourmand. Ravenous Gobbler. I guess it doesn't matter which gobbler, so we'll just go ahead and defeat a couple of these guys. Ah, yes. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get everything up that we need right there. Very good, guys. Hey, by the way, if you've been enjoying everything, don't forget you can also support the channel by joining my Patreon. Link below, information below. Love to have you be part of that. Especially super thankful to all my subscribers. You guys are the best. Very good. Okay, don't forget, leave a comment. How should I upgrade my Tazzleworm? Which direction should I go? Should I go for more damage or should I go for less damage? Interesting way. Less damage, less pip. More damage, more pips. Okay. Very good, very good. Now, I'll be honest with you. The Tazzleworm Terror, it's not so much so funny as some of the other spells out here. I kind of like it.
Fine, we won't eat the witch, but tell her she better not wish away our new king. Or bring us some food. Please.
Yeah, they're talking about the king who went to Wizard City that we had to face early on in the game. Okay, let's talk to Rosina right now.
Bring them food? But Nana supplies all the food to Goblertown. No wonder they're so hangry. It's those Antijoys. They'll get you every time. I have a theory that Gobbler physique and attitude are influenced by the food that we eat, more so than other races, hence my unique appearance. That's why I think Gobblers can be the solution to the Antijoys. We just need to feed them the right thing. Alas, they are set in their ways. I asked King Gobblestone, a portly fellow, even by Gobbler standards, to see what happened if he exercised and ate fewer than 30 meals a day. This upset him greatly. He began ranting about witches, then waddled off to some other world. In response, the citizenry ran me out of town. Since I'm persona non grata here, can you ask some of the Gobblers about the missing food rations, and if they've noticed any absent brethren? Capital! I'll do some sleuthing from the shadows and meet you on the other side of the island. Good luck!
Guys, and with that, I think we're going to call it an episode. So we made it all the way to Goblertown, we defeated Judge Veg, and now we are trying to figure out exactly how we're going to get this to work for us. So guys, thank you so much for watching the Myth Walkthrough. This is Kieran Trollcaller. Have a great evening. Catch you later. Bye-bye.